as of the filming of this, I believe there are 6 comments on YouTube asking for the Lenten series. So I'm happy to announce to you today that we will be doing Lenten series, and I've already begun all the work on it and all the planning for it. So stay tuned for that. Hey there everyone, my name is Father Bolick. Welcome to today's video. This video is released on Friday, as it always is, and on Monday we actually will celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Monday, January 18th. And it's just a day that always kind of stands out in my mind. I don't remember if we actually got the day off of school when I was a kid, but certainly most places do now. Even though we're virtual, we're coming back to school here at Jordan, and they actually don't have school on Monday to celebrate the holiday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I am fascinated by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. For a variety of reasons. One of which, he was a preacher, right? He was a Baptist preacher, and obviously a pretty profound one. People came from all over just to hear him. I've also listened to a variety of his sermons and found them to be pretty inspirational and pretty powerful. Probably the thing that I want to talk about most about is his speech, "I Have a Dream." So if we remember, it was the summer of 1963, and on the Mall in Washington, D.C., 250,000 people showed up, right? So again, I want you to remember what was going on, the cultural context at the time of what African Americans were allowed to do and not allowed to do, and where their place in society was. And there certainly was not websites. They didn't send out invites, right? There was no social media to kind of get this plan out for people to know when to show up and what it was going to be about. And it wasn't just African Americans that showed up, right? It was a variety of people. People were inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I'm inspired because he didn't just tell people that America needed to change, right? He simply told them what he believed in, right? And what one man believed in, people wanted to be a part of. I think that's fascinating, right? It's called the "I Have a Dream" speech, not the "I Have a Plan" speech, right? People were so inspired by that they showed up and, sat outside in the summer. It was actually August 28th, 1963. It's before I was born, but that's my birthday. Right? People sat outside in the blazing sun in August to hear someone's dream. Right? I've read over his speech hundreds of times because it's so fascinating that he doesn't give a 12-step plan. He doesn't give this or that. Right? It's just his dream for what America could be, and it's ultimately asking, what was the founding of the nation? And are we living up to the founding of the nation? Right? It's fascinating. It's such an awesome speech. I want to read you just a little bit of it. He says, "I have a dream that one day every valley shall be engulfed, every hill shall be exalted, and every mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plains, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope." Right? Nowhere in there is he saying that this is an injustice or this is a good thing and we need to do this to stop the injustice or this to proclaim this good thing. Right? He's giving something for people to buy into, something for people to believe, right? He simply shared his dream, and even if it was just subconsciously, allowed other people to have dreams too. Right? Because our dreams are important. What are your dreams? God wants us to have dreams. I know that there's that phrase, and this is partially what's talked about in the book that we gave out for Christmas, Making God Laugh, or I don't remember the exact title. Right, that old saying, you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, right? Tell him your dreams. I think it's an awful saying, right? God wants us to have dreams. He gave us dreams, right? He wants our hopes and desires and our longings to be there. He places them. He's the efficient cause of those things. Now, we have to make sure our hopes and desires and longings and dreams and wishes are all in accordance with God's will and not breaking any commandments or anything like that, or hurting others. But God wants us to have dreams, and He wants to help fulfill them. What are your dreams? Seriously, this kind of builds off of what I was getting at this last weekend in my homily, right? God wants us to have this idea for our lives, and He wants us to live it. He wants us to be willing to put ourselves out there in a way that will affect others, affect those around us, affect change. Right? I believe that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was onto something. He knew that plans, strategy, that comes and goes, and it will change with culture, and it will change with the times, it will change with who's in charge. But dreams will fuel us for life. What are your dreams? On behalf of everyone here at St. Pius X, I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in the Lenten program, please make sure that you do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so it lets you know every time that the videos are released each day. So know of my prayers for you, and God bless.